The white man that landed here, he came with two great weapons. One is the Bible and the other was the gun. If it didn't humble you with the Bible, it crumble you with the gun.
There wouldn't be an America if it wasn't for black people. We take care of America. We hold America to our bosom. We feed America. We make love to America. America's always going to be okay as long as black people don't totally lose their mind, because we'll pick up the pieces and we'll turn it into a new dance.
Dr. King's policy was, if you are nonviolent, if you suffer, your opponent will see your suffering and will be moved to change his heart. That's very good. He only made one fallacious assumption. In order for nonviolence to work, your opponent must have a conscience. The United States has none. Has none.
You ask me whether I approve of violence. I just find it incredible. What it means is that the person who's asking that question has absolutely no idea what black people have gone through, what black people have experienced in this country since the time the first black person was kidnapped from the shores of Africa.
And that's what you don't realize about these people, is that none of these people are evil or bad or even extra violent. It's just, to them, common sense meant that they had to speak and stand up for themselves. And it shows you the power of those words, is that they resonate even to now.
Meanwhile, back in Marwinclaw, the SS took me, they tied me up, then started cutting me. I put a scar down my face because this side was damaged in real life.
Mark Hogenkamp was in a bar, and a group of 5 individuals beat him senseless and did some pretty bad damage to his brain.
When the teenagers kicked my head to pieces, they wiped all memory of everything. Well, it's the first thing I gotta work on. That's my imagination. Everything's real. The slide on the 45, the clip even comes out. Sorry. Everybody has a dream. Everybody wishes they had a double that could do the things that they could never do.
There's always something going on in Marwinclaw. I've taken place in many battles. We usually come out on top.
The SS had me tied up. The girls went into the church. They eliminated the SS. Her coming and saving me proved to me that she loved me. So this is my wife, Anna. Anna's competition is Dejah Thoris, the Belgian witch of Marwinclaw. And this is Dejah Thoris's time machine.
First saw Mark, he's in his full World War II regalia. Like, oh hey, how's it going? What's that all about? I was just astonished by the realism and the feeling. I felt like it was too amazing to not share with other people.
There's a curator of an art gallery that wants to display my photos.
What if this leads to attention and it's bad for him? Will he make it to the city?
It's like this is the one last thing that I don't ever want taken from me. I built Marwinclaw for me, for my therapy.
It gets stranger by the moment, doesn't it?
What is a corporation?
It is under the law a legal person.
These are a special kind of person who have no moral conscience, designed by law to be concerned only for their stockholders.
I just can't be personally responsible. Maybe you better incorporate.
The
There are companies that make our lives better, and that's a good thing. The problem comes in the profit motivation.
Liz Claiborne jackets, $178, and the workers were paid 74 cents. Nike assigns a time frame, 6.6 minutes to make the shirt. That means the wages come to 0.3% of the retail price.
Of course they make a profit, and it's a good thing.
In our search for wealth and for prosperity, we created something that's going to destroy us.
I never gave a thought to what we were taking from the earth. I didn't have an environmental vision.
In devastation, there is opportunity. When the September 11th situation happened, the first thing you thought about was, well, how much is gold up?
You can manipulate consumers. Is it ethical? I don't know. But our role is to move products.
It's always going to be there, so you may as well have faith in it.
There are those who intend that one day everything will be owned by somebody.
Within less than 10 years, a handful of global companies will own directly or through license the actual genes that make up the evolution of our species.
I said, you know, this is news. This is stuff people need to know. And he said, we just paid $3 billion for these television stations. The news is what we say it is.
Capitalism today commands the towering heights and has displaced politics and politicians as the new high priests and reigning oligarchs of our system.
Does there need to be some measure of accountability? Yes. And I think the business community recognizes that.
Okay, guys, enough bullshit.
We're wrong, God Almighty is wrong. If we're wrong, justice is a lie.
Police say the arrested protester faces 2 misdemeanor charges.
Can you tell us a little bit about your history of arrests?
If I could go back in time, I would do the same thing again.
I am not afraid of being arrested because it's nothing compared to what the animals go through.
I was acting as a liaison between the underground and the above ground.
The apparent target, the British Laboratory, Huntingdon.
I might have to go back to jail. I might be killed. But that is part of being a warrior.
Just made up my mind to do something.
Hi, I'm David Hartman. Our world is going through some very important changes.